In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get your very first huge pet in PetSimulator99. Without further ado, let us begin. First up, we got the most classic one, which is grinding. Now, grinding is one of the methods I use mostly, but for generalness, you can grind in the final zone to get diamonds and items. But this one's mostly going to be focused on gaining diamonds. Now, right here, I have assembled a pretty decent free-to-play set. Now right here, you can replace Super Magnet with Magnet 3. You can just insert here and put Magnet 3 instead of Magnet if you need to. These are tier 9 enchants with just a few million, with like 1 million or 2 million. You should be able to get these. If not, just use lower tier ones. And you can walk in here and go ahead and be able to break the zones, seeing that you don't need any chest enchants or anything like that. Or if you don't want me to use any huges, I can go ahead and find a empty team slot and replace it with other pets. For example, if we go right here and I go ahead, we now have a full team of stat pets. No huges in my inventory, and as you can see, I'm breaking items pretty quickly. Now, it's obviously less strong than my regular team, but it's still pretty consistent. So once you get grinding on these, make sure to have a lot of pet slots, which is by leveling up your ranks, which is completely free to play, and you can do it without double stars. I do not have the double stars game pass, so it does help you, but you don't require it to reach the max rank. And you can easily get drops and diamonds here. Here I'm already gaining 13,000 without flags. Now this is without including all the flags, all the boosts, and all the other stuff. Now if we include that, diamonds and sprinklers and that stuff, now my diamonds are going to go up and be able to gain like 1,000 even during a second. Now this may take a very long time to be able to get a cheaper huge, which I'll explain which cheaper huge you should target later in this video. Let's go ahead and move on to the second method. Your next method is to sell your items. Now, items I recommend here are basically everything here except the fruit bundles, because these are really worth opening. You get more amount of fruits, since you can actually sell these in the Big Games Discord for 400 each. But instead of that, go ahead and sell gift bags, regular bundles, charm stones, and large bundles, and even rainbow chests for wrap. You can also sell keys, secret keys, void keys, tech keys, and crystal keys. Another thing you can do is sell the spinny wheels, and you can also sell the seashells you get and farming tools if you don't farm. Now if you farm, this can be a completely different method. And another thing you can do is sell your arcade tokens. Now once you have these items that can easily sell, you can go ahead and make an ult. Now making an ult can be pretty useful. Right here we're on our ult. Now basically what this ult's job is that I trade all my items from one account to another, and basically list a few things here. Now you might need to invest a few million to have 25 slots, but once you start selling stuff consistently, you will be able to earn a lot. Through this ult, I have earned over 2 billion diamonds. 2 billion, that is a lot of diamonds. Now you can sell these while your main account can be grinding constantly on that final zone. No problem, and you can combine these two into one effective method. Now let's go ahead and move on to method number 3. We can go ahead and take advantage of clan wars. Now if you aren't invested in clan wars and basically just partake in a top 10 war, then you'll probably not be able to take advantage of this method. But since you're trying to get your first huge, you're probably nowhere near here. So what you need to take advantage is what these clan battles are about, which are hacker keys. Now what is special with these hacker keys? It's this so-called hacker enchant. Now out of this thing is worth 200 million, which is worth a lot more. Now you can go ahead and open keys and use your drops so you can sell them if you're lucky. Since these keys are untradeable, you can't really trade these keys, and it's not really worth it. as for the moment I'm releasing and making this video. But you can go ahead and open these hacker keys when you get them, and if you get something rare, you can sell it to a user that actually needs it and can take full advantage of these hacker keys or these hacker enchants, or you can also get really lucky and get one of the huges. Now you go ahead and go here and you go to the exclusive daycare. You go ahead and if you have a bunch of huges, go ahead and put in the most expensive, the huge that gives most. Make sure to make it 30 days because it will give more if it's 30 days. Go ahead, check around every single huge. Now there are many around. This one gives 300, say 316. They're different. They're different each, so you need to make sure to check which one gives more than the rest. But I already know which one here gives most, which is the huge ducky. So I'm going to be doing that one, and I'm going to be putting this in 30 days. Now out of that, I'm going to get 30 million diamonds. Now that may not sound like that much to get a huge, which it isn't enough, unfortunately. But if we go ahead and add this huge to the machine, and add 2 more real quick, you can see each one of these will be giving me 1 million per day. That means in 30 days I'll make 90 million diamonds, meaning I'll get a huge for completely free. Also, you can get these in other slots, which can either be gotten by 99 Robux or you can buy it from players, which it only cost me 4 million. And if you're at the point of using this, you won't have that much problem affording that amount. Now, make sure to check the most expensive huge you have, the huge that gives the most, and make sure to take advantage of that. You don't want to put in a Westie when it only gives 307, when you can use a way better one when it can give you more. So let me go ahead and check real quick which one's the best huge. It looks like my huge holiday Pegasus. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into daycare. Not going to give me 1 million, but it's going to be pretty close. So I'm going to be gaining around 4 million a day out of here. Now, let's go ahead and put that into math. Now we have 4 million, and then we have that times 30. We have a total of 120 million. Now 120 million isn't enough for 2 huges, but it's enough to be able to get pretty close to one. So with these, you can actually take advantage of them and get huges free just for logging in daily. You don't even have to grind. So you probably won't have a problem with that whatsoever. If you guys want to see more, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now I can see the people who subscribe and I can know to make more videos like these. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. There's a video right there I think you'll like. Waddle out, my friends.